మీ బిజినెస్ ఏదైనా మీ ఊర్లో ప్రమోషన్ చేయాలంటే అది సుమన్ టీవీతోనే సాధ్యం. ఇప్పుడే సంప్రదించండి.
ఓకే. ఈ రోజు మన స్టూడియోకి ఒక స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్ వచ్చారు. ఆ స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్ నేమ్ వచ్చి వర్ష. వర్ష గారు హోమియోపతిలో ఆల్మోస్ట్ లైక్ 13 to 15 ఇయర్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్డ్. అండ్ నౌ మన స్టూడియోకి వచ్చి ఆవిడ ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ షేర్ చేసుకోవడానికి మన స్టూడియోకి వచ్చారు. సో ఆవిడ మాటలోనే ఆవిడ ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ మనం షేర్ చేసుకుందాం. అలాగే హోమియోపతి వల్ల ఉపయోగాలు ఏంటి, వాటిలో వచ్చే మనకి ఇబ్బందులు ఏంటి, లేకపోతే అలోపతి వల్ల వచ్చే ఇబ్బందులు ఏంటి, అవన్నీ కూడా మేడం అడిగి తెలుసుకుందాం. ఓకే, హాయ్ మేడం.
Namaskaram.
Hello,
Thank
madam.
you
How
so
are you?
I'm really doing good.
Good.
I'm very thankful to SumanTV and as well as to you all for giving me this opportunity to come here.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful. Thank you so much.
Okay, madam.
I am Dr. Varsha Homeopathy.
Okay.
I'm practicing homeopathy past 13 to 15 years, as you said. I've done my degree from Gulbarga. I belong to North Karnataka.
Okay.
So I've done my BHMS there in Gulbarga. Then after that, I shifted to Pune. I got married, then I shifted to Pune. There I was working in Dinanath Mangeshkar Hospital as a medical officer.
Okay.
After a lot of practice and everything, so I shifted. I thought I'll just continue my journey in homeopathy. There I got started with lot of dealing with many patients who had lot.
No, instead of before going that one, my question is first one. Why you chosen homeopathy instead of allopathy? People,
Okay.
most of the people now, doctors or whoever, they'll choose for allopathy only. When they try to go in a medicine as a career, they are choosing as a medicine as a career, they will choose allopathy only, not homeopathy. Then why it made you to choose
homeopathy? Right. Okay. So this start because I had an option during my college days. I had an option to go with the dental or an homeopathy, but
Okay.
I always wanted to go with homeopathy. It was very close to my heart because my brother was taking homeopathy.
Okay.
And we had seen a lot of improvement in his ailments.
Okay.
So that really and it's homeopathy is such a system of medicine. It's very close to nature, and there I realized going into homeopathy and choosing homeopathy as my profession. It's very mild and also towards nature. That is what is very close to my heart. So
Okay.
I thought I'll just go with homeopathy. So after that as I said, I got married. Then I shifted to Pune. So I was there in Pune for almost 3 years. Then again my husband had a transferable job. I had a lot of patients from Pune. Then I shifted to Nagpur and I shifted to Lavasa. It was just going. So I just started connecting the patients from every city. Then the patients were so touched with my treatment, and everyone, they always used to tell, okay, you just start to post a medicine. We would love to continue wherever the place you go.
Okay.
So that's how my journey started. And now almost 9 states I cover. So we have a big team now, and I do all my online consultations, and we dispatch the medicine to the patient at the doorstep. You need not have to come to the place or visit me. It's all online.
Okay.
So it's a big network now, and I'm very happy, and even the patients are really very happy.
Okay.
You know, that kind, though we are not meeting that kind of a bond. See, I've not seen the patient, I've not met them, but still we have that connection. You know, that is what I believe.
I asked you, you choose homeopathy then allopathy, that is fine. But when it comes to the differences, like ఏం differences ఉంటాయి మనకి హోమియోపతిక్ అని అలోపతిక్ అని, కానీ చాలా మంది చెప్తూ ఉంటారు, దే విల్ టెల్ దట్ అలోపతి విల్ క్యూర్ ఫాస్ట్ అండ్ హోమియోపతి ఈజ్ టైం టేకింగ్ థింగ్. ఎందుకు ఇలా ఉంది? బట్ నిజంగా కూడా హోమియోపతి అనేది టైం పడి తీసుకుంటుందా? ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ టైమ్.
See, it's a wrong myth that they always tell homeopathy will take a lot of time. It's time consuming. You have to take for years to get a cure. But I don't believe it, because homeopathy is such a system of medicine. When we give an accurate remedy or a accurate medicine based on the symptoms, which covers all your mental ailments, physical ailments, and all these things, when we consider all the totality of the symptoms, then we find a perfect remedy. And when that perfect remedy is being administered in a patient, then we see a fastest cure than the allopathy. It's a wrong myth. They tell ki homeopathy will take, but homeopathy sometimes works as a miracle. You just can't even see that. Oh, you just feel, oh, how did it work? So it's that fast. But patients are nowadays, they feel very happy taking steroid, and just don't have the patience to wait That is why they just land up in allopathy.
Allopathy. Okay.
Yeah.
But when it comes to now, when you are saying, I understood that. Maybe like a fever or in flu or something, where it will not be cured fast in homeopathy. That I can tell, because maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, these will take time, because when it comes to chronic diseases, long term diseases, maybe homeopathy is very
Yeah.
very good, and it will
Right.
cure, like, even I seen in a lot of medicines, we see when a person is having a sugar, he's a diabetic, or in a long term hypertension is there. So what they will do is, generally for them in allopathy also, it won't cure within a single medicine, where doctor will he will
Yeah.
go that I have a hypertension, means that doctor will give one prescription, and it
Prescribe.
won't cure with the same medicine. They will also will check that medicine will working for him or not, maybe the
Yeah.
beta blockers
Correct.
working for him or not.
Correct.
Then
Correct.
he'll change after 3 months, he'll just change the course of, same for the diabetic and hypertension. In the
Yes.
same way, if that is the case, maybe homeopathy is also is curing
Yes,
it.
that's what I'm telling you. You need not. You have to wait for at least the medicine. See, now you have raised a question for the chronic disease. There, every medicine, at least it will take some time to act, because chronic diseases are those for those who come, like, for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, or long term history. There it will take a little time for the medicines to act, or at least the body will show some response. You need to be little patient. But sometimes patient, what they do, they just want a quick result.
Yes.
They just go with the alternate medicines, and after some they'll feel.
No, you tell me about a little starting about, I started the point, no? See, will the fever or something, I got a fever or someone, will act like how allopathy will act or not?
Yes, see.
Will that act like allopathy? How much that fast allopathy, maybe crocin or something, paracetamol will take like hardly like 12 hours to
Correct.
make his
Correct.
temperature down and everything. But in homeopathy, we seen that it is taking time.
No, see, here, see, even if I give an example of, if you take a patient with lot of vomitings are there, and the patient, usually they tell, okay, you take this medicine for 2 or 3 days, your vomiting will settle. But though after taking the antiemetics also, after taking the medicines also, sometimes the patient that vomiting will not stop.
Okay.
But in homeopathy, if we give accurate medicines, even a single dose of medicine, the patient is fine in half an hour. You don't have to wait for 2 hours. This I'm just giving the
Coming
example.
to the point, that correct medicine.
Yes.
How you will know that correct medicine we have to give?
That's what the correct medicine, when
For a faster diseases like
Yes.
fever, or maybe he's getting in motions or something.
See,
Or
in allopathy we have a specific medicine for specific symptom. If you have a fever, we give a fever medicine. But in homeopathy, what we do, we see what is triggering, we see what the person's personality, we see what is causing. We take a total symptom. How is the person behaving in fever? His mental symptoms, his physical symptoms, and his other symptoms, which is adding on to find a perfect remedy or a perfect medicine. When all these symptoms are taken together, a medicine will get a medicine which is based only, which is very specific to that person.
Okay.
So here we are not treating, in homeopathy, we are not treating the disease. We are treating the person. We are treating the person as a whole.
you are treating the cause.
No,
Where it
we are
is
treating the person.
Okay.
We are not treating when you'll get the cause and all. When we'll take overall symptoms,
Okay.
then we'll get a perfect picture
But
of
here
the
when
person.
you said, no, yes, you will see this one. By the time, see, if a person is got a fever and he is having high fever at 102 and something, and then maybe his body resistance is getting down.
Correct.
But in allopathy, they will give the medicine and it will make your body temperature down within 1 hour or 1.5 hour.
Here.
But here, whether homeopathy will do the same thing in
we'll do
1.5 hour.
Yes, we'll do the repetition of the doses depending on the severity of the symptoms.
Okay.
We have to repeat the dose. We have to do the repetition of the dose.
Okay.
Depending on the severity of the symptoms.
Okay.
So then definitely fever will come down.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how the person, every person may like behave in a different way. If you have a fever, you behave in a different way. If I have a fever, I behave in a different way. We have to see how the person is behaving in such a situation.
Okay.
And then based on that, according to the person's personality, according to the symptoms, we are going to prescribe the medicine.